Hello everyone, and welcome back to All Transfer News. Today, we've got the latest updates on our beloved club, Liverpool. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of Liverpool transfer news. Let's get started.
Liverpool transfer news as 91 million next Erling Haaland considered, and Rayan Cherki decision made. Liverpool transfer news as Arne Slot is tipped to join the race for the next Erling Haaland, and France attacking midfielder Rayan Cherki decides where his future lies. Liverpool's summer business signals intent ahead of 2025-26 season. Liverpool is not wasting any time this summer. The club has already secured the signing of Jeremy Frimpong after activating his release clause, and it appears Florian Wirtz and Milos Kerkez could be the next players through the door. Fresh off lifting the Premier League trophy, Liverpool is determined to build on that success and mount another title challenge in the 2025-26 campaign. With no Club World Cup or major international tournament disrupting the off-season, the Reds will benefit from a rare uninterrupted summer to strengthen and prepare. Here's the latest transfer roundup from Liverpool.com, including key developments and rumors swirling around Anfield. We begin with a player who will not be linking up with Arne Slot's side. Cherki left out as Liverpool prioritizes Wirtz. Liverpool's new manager, Arne Slot, reportedly held talks with Lions' talented attacking midfielder Rayan Cherki over a possible transfer. However, the club has opted to prioritize Florian Wirtz, the Bayer Leverkusen and Germany star. Wirtz, who had also been linked with the Reds, has now decided to join Manchester City. Valued between $39 million, 30 million, and $46 million, 34 says Cherki would have been a considerably more affordable option compared to Wirtz. But Liverpool appears focused on securing top-tier talent regardless of price. Speaking to L'Equipe, Cherki confirmed his desire to move on from Lyon. "I'm prepared for any system. I train hard every day, physically and mentally, to be ready. More importantly, I want to make the best decision for my growth, both on and off the pitch." Sesko Ekitike emerge as striking options. One forward drawing significant attention across Europe is Benjamin Šeško of RB Leipzig. Dubbed the next Erling Haaland, the Slovenian striker has caught the eye of Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta as he looks to bolster his attacking options. However, journalist Ben Jacobs suggests Liverpool could still join the race for the 21-year-old's signature. Alexander Isak had previously been linked with both Arsenal and Liverpool, but a move always seemed unlikely, especially after Newcastle clinched a Champions League spot. Meanwhile, Atletico Madrid is reportedly determined to hold on to World Cup winner Julian Alvarez, making him another improbable target. With few top-class number 9s available this summer, Sesko is one of the standout choices. Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Ekitike, also on the radar of Chelsea and Liverpool, is another option under consideration. Wirtz's deal could break records, stir memories of iconic transfers. As the Echo reports, Liverpool is engaged in advanced negotiations with Bayer Leverkusen over the signing of Florian Wirtz, with a deal that could potentially smash British transfer records. The Reds had a $109 million bid rejected last week, but sporting director Richard Hughes remains in talks with Leverkusen's Simon Rolfs in hopes of reaching an agreement. The idea of Wirtz arriving at Anfield for a record fee has naturally stirred excitement among the fan base. Big money transfers don't always guarantee immediate success, but history suggests they can produce legendary outcomes. Consider Virgil van Dijk. While Liverpool originally hoped to bring him in for less and much sooner, the club had to bide its time and rebuild relations with Southampton following accusations of an illegal approach in 2017. Eventually, a $75 million deal was finalized at the start of 2018. Though supporters had to wait, Van Dijk proved transformative. Brought in to solidify a leaky defense, the Dutch defender exceeded all expectations. His arrival came just as Philippe Coutinho departed, but rather than falter, the team surged to the Champions League final that same season, then lifted the trophy in Madrid a year later. In 2020, Van Dijk played a key role as Liverpool ended their 30-year wait for a league title. He even finished second in the Ballon d'Or voting behind Lionel Messi. Throughout his Anfield career, Van Dijk has consistently elevated the performance of whichever partner he plays alongside, be it Dejan Lovren, Joe Gomez, Joel Matip, or more recently, Ibrahima Konate. His winning goal in the 2024 Carabao Cup final and leadership throughout the latest Premier League campaign, which Liverpool won by a 10-point margin, showcased why he's considered one of the best center-backs in the world. With 2 more years on his contract, Van Dijk remains a vital figure in Slot's plans and has more than justified every penny spent on him. Reflecting on Liverpool's biggest transfers. While Van Dijk's arrival was long anticipated, reducing some of the initial buzz, the sense of excitement in me, Liverpool began discussions with AC Milan over potential winger exit. Liverpool's transfer plans for the summer are in full swing, with significant changes expected in their attacking department. The club has set its sights on a major addition in Florian Wirtz, though Bayer Leverkusen's valuation of the player, an eye-watering £126 million, which would be a British transfer record, poses a challenge. However, newly appointed head coach Arne Slot and sporting director Richard Hughes aren't stopping there. The recruitment drive includes interest in bringing in a top-tier number 9, with Hugo Ekitike, João Pedro and Alexander Isak among those being monitored. Yet to fund such bold moves, Liverpool will likely need to sanction some departures. FSG's model remains rooted in financial prudence, with significant spending only likely if offset by player sales. Both Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota could find themselves deemed expendable as the Reds reshape their front line. With a new forward expected to arrive, space, both on the pitch and on the wage bill, must be made, and one or even both of the current forwards may be moved on. Federico Chiesa could make swift Serie A return. Meanwhile, speculation continues to swirl around the future of Luis Diaz. Although Barcelona's attempt to initiate discussions was turned away, the possibility of a sale remains on the table. Another player who could be on the move is Federico Chiesa. The 27-year-old Italian international joined Liverpool only last September, but his time on Merseyside has yet to bear fruit. Despite scoring in the EFL Cup final, his Premier League involvement has been minimal. Just 6 appearances totaling a little over 100 minutes. There were whispers of a potential January exit, with several Serie A clubs reportedly keen, but no move materialized. Chiesa's contract, running until 2028, is considered costly by many of his suitors. AC Milan Chiesa loan move now. Reports from Italy suggest that AC Milan have re-entered the frame. According to DAZN journalist Orazio Accomando, Milan have reignited talks with Liverpool over a potential loan for Chiesa. The Euro 2020 winner is open to the switch, but complications remain. Liverpool appear uninterested in a temporary deal, preferring a permanent solution for the winger they acquired for £12.5 million. Milan new contacts with Liverpool for the loan of Federico Chiesa. Accomando posted on X. The former Juve player is open to the transfer, but talks are complicated as the Reds are not entertaining loan offers. Trent Alexander-Arnold's departure fuels caution. Liverpool's current stance on player exits may also be shaped by the recent departure of Trent Alexander-Arnold. A product of the club's youth system and a lifelong Red, he ran down his contract to secure a free transfer to Real Madrid, where he has signed on until 2031. While Liverpool eventually negotiated a late £10 million fee, many within the club feel shortchanged, believing the situation could have been better managed. Now, with Madrid reportedly willing to offload a few midfielders in pursuit of new additions, Liverpool could see an opening to capitalize. Real Madrid and PSG compete for Franco Mastantuono. One of the most sought-after teenagers in world football, 17-year-old Franco Mastantuono of River Plate, is drawing serious attention after a standout 2025 campaign. Paris Saint-Germain were initially front-runners, but Real Madrid have now entered the race. According to transfer insider Fabrizio Romano, Madrid have contacted both Mastantuono's representatives and River Plate directly. Franco Mastantuono's dream has always been to play for Real Madrid, Romano reported. Negotiations have now started. Real Madrid and PSG are battling to finalize the deal. Mastantuono, who has primarily featured on the right wing, is versatile enough to slot into attacking midfield roles as well. Given his youth, he's still adaptable and could be molded into a number of different roles at the top level. Competition for places at Real Madrid could benefit Liverpool. Madrid's attacking options are already stacked with Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Arda Güler, Brahim Diaz, and Kendrick in the mix, alongside Rodrigo, whose future remains uncertain. In midfield, Mastantuono would be competing for minutes against stars like Jude Bellingham, Federico Valverde, Aurelien Tchouameni, and Dani Ceballos. Rumors suggest Madrid may also be closing in on Angelo Stiller, which could further crowd their squad. At just 17, Mastantuono needs regular football to continue his development. While Real Madrid may appeal on paper, the depth of their squad could hinder his playing time. Barcelona's Lamine Yamal